found this perfect spot for sleeping. It's somebody's lot, but for sale. I don't know what's going on in here, but this is nobody's actually. It's just the fence, and let me show you. See, that's like nobody claims it. You could park here for a while, and nobody cares. It's great. But it's 7:20. I better get out of here before somebody actually noticed me. So let me slowly getting out of here. People are going to work, and they are not appreciating when somebody sits next to their house. I know that from my own experience. Because my partner always say when some car sitting outside that oh, look at the car, go to find out what they want and why they're sitting there, and if something happens, call the police. So I learned from the best, and I'm not that paranoid ever, but since he always say that, I avoid sitting there now. Okay. I think LA Fitness works from 8. Yeah. LA Fitness would be great to go right now. There is not that many spots for sale where you can park. Yeah, here's some kind of, used to be school, like a big empty spot. I figured you could sleep in there too in a car, and nobody usually cares. I wouldn't go van life for another city or anywhere. That's why my car is perfectly fine for it. It's tiny and it's hardly noticeable, because if it's a big van, or at least somewhat of a van, some kind of van, it will be noticeable and it's harder to park. But if I'm just sleeping around my neighborhood, people aren't gonna notice. And he usually comes down in a couple of hours. I mean, maybe in 4 hours. No, it's still very bad. When I come back home in like any amount of hours, he's still really bad. Like last time, and he would go on and on, off and off, how you say. It's just unstoppable, and no matter what I say, I think he does it consciously. He totally knows what he's doing. He's oppressing me for a reason, but I would be scared next time to say anything, and I'm aware about it. And since I'm aware, it's not gonna happen. I'm aware about it. If I would be like unconscious, scared and all that, no, it's not gonna work like this. Whoever is unconsciously scared. Okay, some cars behind me, I don't need this. My point is, like, if you're conscious about it, you definitely get manipulated. But if you know what's going on, it's not really manipulation, because you can totally control what's happening, and you can stop it at any moment, or you make yourself a note. Okay, here's right now going the manipulation. You don't fall for it. You know that it's happening. It calls you aware about it. If you're aware, he can't manipulate you anymore. It's like, okay, he's oppressing me now for a reason that I would be scared to ask a question again. So next time I have to ask a question, I'll be quiet, because I don't want to be having seen. So he's elevating and elevating and elevating, and that next time I will be avoiding a question, which I won't. If I need to ask a question, I will ask a question. Last time that all happened because I asked a question about job. I said, you know, what the income, what it's not happening for 3 weeks, because I didn't know that was kind of happening. Like a little bit of money was coming in on Friday. He didn't tell me, oh no, you know what, it's actually, I will have a little bit of income this Friday. So instead of saying that, he started going off and off on me, and he would be really, really unstoppable and aggressive and unstoppable, and I had to leave. And then, you know what happened? Every time the same. Every time it's the same. I start defending myself. I lost my voice again, and my vocal cords are really sick nowadays, because I can't, you know, emphasize how much I didn't mean to hurt him, and how much I didn't mean to hurt his feelings or anything. And I lost my voice in the process. At some point, it went really weak, and I couldn't speak for the whole night, and I had to take cough drops and all that. So, long story short, I was really like aware about what's happening, and I said that I used to be a psychologist, and I know this technologies, but what is really common among criminals. They are using these technologies in order to oppress their victims. So when they are in prison, they have really hard surviving environment. And I used to have clients like that they would be talking to each other in that manner in order to oppress each other. So they would be like starting to aggressively attacking you verbally and be unstoppable, that next time you would, God forbid, ask questions. And this question I asked set me off for the whole night. I wasn't able to sleep, and if I'm not able to sleep, I'll have a migraine for the next time. So I went ahead and I found that spot where I can sleep for the whole night next to that fence. And this was a nice solution for at least one night. And I'm not leaving him or leaving the house or anything like that, because he calms down and he goes fine for a long time, unless I ask some other question or what seems to him. And one time I made a mistake, and I called the police because my neighbors told me that, you know, you call the police because he is really aggressive. And police did nothing. They didn't say what they promised me to do. They say that, oh, you call to the psychiatrist. You do not. It's not possible. Psychiatrist is not going to do anything. You have to go through the police only. That's what officer told me. And psychiatrist came in, and psychiatrist saw the situation, and psychiatrist saw me being very nervous under all this oppressed, aggressive situation I'm in. And psychiatrist offered me a calm down pills, and I'm like, how's it to do with me? I'm like the victim here. What is it going on here? I am a suffering part. And psychiatrist said, oh, we can't do anything to him because it will take his rights away. And I'm saying, you know what, the police told me that you can do something about it because it's a recurring situation. He always gets aggressive for nothing. I never meant to hurt him, to hurt his feelings or anything. I would just simply ask some kind of question, or just need to figure out something, clarify something. I never meant to get that kind of aggressive response from him. And a psychiatrist said, oh, no, you just, you just need to calm down. And, I figured out that there will be no help. So what they did, they made him to lose his job. Like, he figured out later that some woman called to his job. Probably there's somebody from the psychiatrist level, or I don't know who did call. And they told him that at work somebody reported him as a domestic violent person, which wasn't my goal at all. So we lost income, we lost money. He lost a good job. He was a programmer, and it's all because of me. I feel guilty now. So I just got the complete opposite result. I got no help, and I was like, what did I do? Why did I do any of that? Why did I even start calling the police and start all this psychiatrist petition and all that, to make him more calm and less anxious, because I know his reactions are not normal. On a question, you could just say simply and easily, you know what, it's the money is gonna come in, it's Friday, it's the third week with no income. Okay, for Friday will be some income. Actually, that's it. That's the answer. He didn't need to go on and on, off and off on my question. So I know it's not my problem. It's not my fault. And if the psychiatrist would be right, of course I would go on calm down pills, like some kind of calming down and anxiety pills if I need to. But everything is okay. I don't need to. I'm never, going off and off on him. It's the other way around. So my goal was doing us a really bad favor. We were in an eviction kind of threat for a couple of times because of that. And now I'm checking out my van life because of that. So that's my story. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. The money, what will be coming in for the video I make, I really appreciate it. It might be really helpful for the not losing a house process. So I really appreciate you watching it. Thank you so much.